Yo, what's going on? It's your homie Brian.
It's your boy Jon.
Jon, what's up, man?
Good, man.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good, trying to live this working lifestyle again,
I'm saying, hey, I feel you, man. I feel you. That's what's up, though, man. How's it going, though, so far, bro?
It's good. Can't complain, It's coming. I just gotta get acclimated again. It's overnight, so.
Yeah, you better than me, dog,
Shh.
Couldn't do the overnight thing, man. I just,
Really?
Yeah, nah.
As we play Overwatch like all night.
I mean, that's not, it's not work.
Yeah.
It's more, free time, fun, I guess you could call it,
Yeah. Hours go by like minutes in Overwatch.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, that new event that's going on, it's kind of unnecessary, but whatever.
Yeah. I don't even count it. I'm waiting for an anniversary.
Yeah, when was that? May or April?
May. Yeah.
May? Okay, shoot. Yeah.
Game's been out there for 6-7 years.
Yeah, it'll be 5 years this year.
No.
2016. Right?
No. Did it come out in 16? I thought it was 5 years last year. I don't know. Either way, we've been playing this game for way too damn long. It's just over a year is like a miracle for me to play a game.
Oh, seriously, bro. Like, really past like a month and a half for me to continue to play something, because I just don't have the attention span.
Yeah.
But, Jon, because I don't have the pockets like I used to, it forces me to have the attention span to beat a lot of games that I normally would just go to the next one.
That's true.
So
we're adults.
Yes, we are adults, and I appreciate that, I guess, and to some extent. Yeah, it came out May 3rd, 2016.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It feels older for some reason.
Hey,
that's
man.
Still old.
I mean, shit. We went through 2020. That added like an extra 16 years on everyone's life. You know what I mean? So.
Thanks, COVID.
Yeah. Oh, man. COVID, civil unrest. I guess we're going to talk somewhat about some aspects of civil unrest later. So just to kind of preface this episode, which is episode 19 of All Day I Play Radio with your homies, Brian and Jon, obviously. So this is going to be a little bit different of an episode. We're going to talk about some subject matters that's, while not political, can be in the political arena.
It's going to get deep and juicy, ladies and gentlemen.
But as we talk on our show, we're not a political podcast. We don't delve into the politics of what people believe in. People can believe their creed, their religion, their whatever. It's none of our concern.
Absolutely.
And we do not at all look down upon the decisions that others make,
right?
Unless it's something that is obviously egregious and disgusting. So we'll talk about that. But Jon,
yes,
you know what I gotta ask you first, dog.
Oh man,
come on, man. What you been playing all day, bruh?
Man, okay, so I've been, I don't know when I'm going to escape this Persona sand trap that I'm currently in. But, I've been playing Golden on the Vita. That's my little pastime because my time is limited now.
Yes.
So, again, like last week, it's familiar, so it's easy. And then I've been doing Strikers. Last Saturday was my last stream of that.
Okay. So
So
you just you didn't beat it though. You
no, I
just
haven't beaten it
okay.
yet. It was too much. I was only on a third dungeon. That was like my
Okay.
third week. I was doing like a dungeon a week. And I don't know how many dungeons on there. The way it's looking is like every character has their own like dungeon. It's like 8 of them. So I was like, I don't see myself doing this for the like I would have been done in like June. Like I was like, I don't see myself streaming that.
I'm going to
So
get it when it's on sale though.
you should. You should.
Yeah.
It's good. You would like it. Are you a Musu fan? Musu fan?
No, not really. Like I like some aspects of it, but the persona identity of it, if you would, John, you know what I'm saying? It feels like a little bit more something that I can kind of get into.
Okay.
So, and when I watch you play, it looks like a lot of fun. And
It is
of
fun.
course, the music.
Oh my god, dude. Like, and they have a concert. You know, I just sent you that that concert, but I don't know if I want to. Like, I was going to buy a ticket for it. It's one of those pay-per-view things, so I was
Yeah.
going to buy a ticket for it. But I read deeper into it. Shimigami Tensei.
Oh, so it's
I'm
not Persona.
familiar. No, well, no. They said they're gonna throw some Persona songs in there, but I don't want them to throw like
Two.
Last Surprise in there, like never see it come back. I don't want them to just randomly throw that in there and then it's back to Shin Megami Tensei. I don't know about their music. I don't know if I like it or not. I'm
Understand.
sure it's good, but you know, I don't want to spend money if I'm gonna be mad. You know, I don't know.
I hear you. I hear you. Hey, man, you know,
It'll be on YouTube. I'm sure.
our dollars are
Coins.
yeah, they're
coinage.
sacred, bro. You know,
Yeah, man.
Gotta take care of them joints, like Sonic's rings. You know what I mean?
Hey, they just announced Sonic 2.
The movie or
The movie, the game. Yeah, they just announced. No, they announced the movie Sonic 2.
yeah, that was a stupid ass question. Like they coming out with a second Sonic?
Yeah. I still haven't seen the first one. I have it on Blu-ray. It's still in shrink wrap, but I'm gonna eventually get
it was pretty good, man. It was
I heard.
I thought they did a good job on there, man.
I heard.
It's interesting when video game movies are like not bad, and this new Mortal Kombat looks. Oh my god,
I'm
it
excited
looks
for
so
that, so.
good, dog. It looks amazing.
Yeah, Detective Pikachu is on HBO Max right now. I was trying to get into that, but you know.
Yeah, I'm not
Life.
interested in that.
You don't like Pokemon?
No,
Oh,
it's not
Nintendo,
even
sorry.
that. No, it's just like, live action with, animated, characters is weird to me. Like I was watching the new Tom and Jerry with my daughter and I was just like, this is weird.
How was that?
We didn't finish it. She kept walking out the room, so I was like, all right.
Dude, they glitched on that was on HBO Max, yeah.
I believe so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they glitched. They showed Justice League.
Oh yeah,
if you clicked on Tom and Jerry, it was one day you click on Tom and Jerry, you got the Snyder cut.
What?
Damn.
Did you watch it? Did you get it?
No, I didn't get it. It comes out
okay.
tomorrow, I think. Today or
Okay.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to see that shit, bro.
I'm so excited. I heard it's 4 hours though.
That's fine.
Yeah, so totally fine.
Because listen, man, like the subject matter of that film, you could tell it was cut to shit. Like you could tell like it was just
Dude.
missing parts.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
was that, and it was too much orange, and I was like,
too much orange.
you know how I am with like I'm colorblind, but like I just knew that I was like, why is all this orange or red flashing all over the screen? The whole second half of the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could tell shit was cut out for
Yeah.
sure.
I feel the same thing with Batman versus Superman. I feel like there was a lot cut out of that too.
I mean, that movie was already 2.5 hours. I enjoyed that movie.
I did too. I did as
Man.
well. A lot
Batman
of
was
people,
killing people.
a lot of people. Yeah.
I was like, I thought you didn't kill, but okay.
He can,
Yeah,
I
he
don't,
was, like,
I don't
totally
mind.
fed up.
You got to do what you got to do sometimes,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
You out here fighting crime, man. But
Yeah.
I as far as the Musu aspect, the last one I played was I think Gundam. I think I told you a few shows ago. Yeah, I feel like I played a Gundam one. So, I kind of definitely want to, like I said, when I watch you stream it, it looks a lot of fun. It looks a lot of like a lot's going on. You know what I mean?
It is.
Watching
And
you make
it, like the
selections.
story, and the story's so good, and especially if you're like familiar with the characters from Persona 5. I don't know if
Yeah,
you
you
are,
are,
but
You're very familiar, sir.
oh, dude, yes, disgusting. But yeah, like I'm very familiar with that. So it's like, oh, I get that reference. Oh, I get that. It's like little shit they say,
Right.
like to mirror what they did on Five and Royal. I'm not gonna say Five anymore. Royal.
So, they is Royal more canon now?
I don't think Royal's canon because, well, I haven't beaten the game, so I mean, the two characters they added in Royal are in there.
Oh, okay.
Were mentioned, so I think they're going off of vanilla.
So you said they aren't in there?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. They are not in there. Okay. I thought
No,
you said
they aren't.
Okay.
No, they are not.
Okay.
But one of the characters, I don't know if I'm going to spoiler territory, but the game's been out for a year. But there's a character on there that they added on Royal. He has a power that can warp like reality.
Okay.
So I don't, that might be a thing. I don't know. They might mention them. I don't know.
So you could do that on Strikers too?
No, that was just him. You couldn't play as him. Yeah, he was somebody you fought against. But yeah, he was
a villain.
I wouldn't call him a villain.
Okay.
Personally. I mean, again, you haven't played 5, so I don't want to delve too much into it. Some people call him a villain. I didn't think he was a villain at all.
He was just a misunderstood soul, I guess.
You can say that.
A gentleman with a misunderstood soul.
He was a deep character.
Okay.
He was a very deep character. And for y'all listening that played Royal, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
He was deep.
I think. Yeah.
But I wouldn't call him a villain per se.
Okay, John.
Yeah.
Then
would you call a person that...
I have Royal, right? I have Royal.
Yes.
Yeah, I have Royal.
But yeah, would you call a person that has no ill intent a villain?
I mean, you could think Thanos is the same, right?
No, he had to. I had to think. I was like, this man killed half the world.
Killed half the universe.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I forgot.
But I mean, his mentality was he just wanted balance. Everything should be within balance.
Yeah, I still call that villainous though. Like
taking
lives at this point. But like this guy didn't kill.
Okay.
But play it, please, so we can discuss.
Okay.
You're not. But yeah, I've been playing Golden and Strikers when I have the time. And yeah, I love Strikers, man. I want you to get it. Like today.
Maybe I'll beat 5, Royal, and then I'll wait
Do you have
for a sale.
Hours?
No, I don't.
Yeah, so you're not gonna.
I do not have 150 hours in my pocket. I mean, like between streaming and, that kind of consumes what I get to play, So.
Well, maybe you're. Never mind. No, she cannot. I was gonna say maybe your daughter could like pick up off. No, she cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
Nah.
It's too deep.
Yeah.
But let me flip the question on you.
What up, man?
What you been playing all day?
Hey, bro, I've been playing Valheim.
Hey.
Yeah. So this is my the first PC game purchase on my new PC.
Oh.
I kind of
like when you clicked add to cart, were you like super excited, like, oh my god?
No. I mean, I think like maybe if I had purchased this when Cyberpunk came out before we knew it was the dumpster fire that it became. Then I would have been a little bit more excited because Valheim, while it has. Bro, I love the art style, man. I love the art style.
I was watching you stream it. I was like, I love this nostalgic. Yeah. I like nostalgic shit. And, just because of the fan of who I am. But, I love that nostalgic 1632-bit type.
Yeah.
Well, 32 not so much, but like pixelated shit.
Yeah, it does. It's like a 32-bit. It looks like a PS1 game, and that's what they were going for. But it's because they don't have the limits of a PlayStation 1, so everything is super, super, super clean. And then the lighting is, I would say more of a current technology, of current technology,
Yeah, I
The
didn't see any like drops, frame drops, anything like that. It looked great.
I've
I
had
didn't see any
I've
personally.
had, some, but
Yeah,
that's
I mean, you have a better eye for that than I do. So,
well, I think because I'm, it. I mean, it doesn't drop much, but and it might have been just a stream or whatever, but it has like, and it's not when it drops, it's not like a stuttering mess. It's just like it drops like one frame and then it picks right back up. So, but it's man, I don't normally play survival games like at all because they're usually just not my style of when I want to sit down and kind of relax. Sometimes survival games can be stressful for me, if that makes sense.
so like, walk us through it. Like, what is it? Because when I saw it, it reminded me of Minecraft. I was immediately turned off. But I was just getting kicked out of you watching you play because you were like hilarious during it. And when you Harry was on,
yeah,
yeah, shout out to him, Harry.
yeah,
Follow him at Harry Pendleton _
yeah,
Okay, yeah, he draws all the art, like the characters you see right now on the left and right on the arcades. He's a phenomenal artist, man.
yeah. He's gonna redo mine, so yeah.
Oh, not mine. Okay.
I'll ask him. Yeah.
No, I like mine. It's fine. But yeah, man. Yeah, when I saw y'all two play, it looks better multiplayer.
Yeah, it definitely it's well, it's because so basically this is what the game is. The game is I guess you're a Viking and you're in this land and you kind of have to defeat these they're just bosses. And I think there's like 6 or 8 of them, something like that, and
So like a la Shadow of the Colossus or Cuphead.
in a
just
way,
like
yeah.
bosses. Okay.
Yeah. When you roam around in the forest, you'll encounter enemies, but at night, if you're in the forest, like you'll encounter like for real enemies. So far where I am,
Right.
I've seen some videos where I've seen like some giant cyclopses. What's the plural of cyclops?
It's not just Cyclops.
It's not cyclopses. No.
No, I don't think it's Cyclops. I think it's like Cyclops. I think it's like fish. Like I think it's like Cyclops with an apostrophe, and that's it. I think. Don't quote me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so I've seen other enemies and stuff like that. But pretty much right now, there's like these goblin things that I call them. I don't remember what they're called. But at first, it was challenging, and I didn't know what to do. It doesn't hold your hand at all. It doesn't tell you what to do, and like so, I was just running in the forest, and it was at night, and mad dudes just showed up. Big dudes, medium dudes, the smaller dudes that I normally fight.
Array of villain.
Bro, I'm just running and I like turn around and there's like 8 of them just still chasing me, and I'm like, oh my god, like. And then so when you die, you drop all your shit and you have to go get it.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So pretty much what it is it's so when you say Minecraft, I think you get that feeling from the resource gathering, the building aspects, which again, these are things that I normally don't, I don't normally entertain myself with, I'm just kind of good because here it seems, the game seems a lot more manageable, as I get more things, as I switch from my shitty armor to, my better than shitty armor, but not good armor.
And like, do you evolve that yourself, or is it like a store you can get to? Okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty much like you build a workbench that enables you to be able to like build structures and within a certain parameter. The more things that you build, the more it unlocks. Like, hey, you build this or you found this, now you can build this. So it's like, oh, you found flint, now you can make a flint axe, and now you can make a flint knife, a flint spear. So it's like, okay, so I can upgrade my weaponry because before I was just rocking a regular stone axe, you know what I mean? And of course the flint lasts longer, and so it's like this gradual progression, and I've seen a lot of videos, and seeing like the armor that people get and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited, bro. It's chill, man. The music is chill, the vibe is chill. Like, and so in, like I said, this arena where I normally do not try to flourish because it seems stressful for me when I play these other games. This is like really relaxing. And so I guess like you could say like the first time I played Minecraft, like for real, like I kind of got that vibe where I was just like, hey, this is cool to hang out in, But this obviously is more combat focused. It has parry. You can parry, bro.
Oh, sure.
It has a dodge. It has a dodge roll. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's still in early access. It's only $20.
Is it on Steam or is it on its own independent?
I got it on Steam.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I want to play with other people though. Like you can play with up to 10 people, I think. Because I can't really do anything by myself because, I'll die. So I need like, I need more people so I can go, further out in the, you know what I mean? Like into the stratosphere, if you would. Run in the woods. It doesn't matter because I got the homies with me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, yo.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep playing it. I think I'm gonna play it for a very long time. I always say that shit though, right?
Yeah.
I always say that.
Yeah.
And then I don't, John.
No, Overwatch.
Yeah.
Did you call that, or is it just? Yeah, Overwatch is just something like. That's the game. The other, because I don't play 2 story games at once ever, because I'll get lost.
Yeah.
But that's my other game. You know what I mean? Well, besides Golden now, but
I feel you completely because I can't play 2 story games at the same time either. It's too much. Like you said, you'll get lost, and then you'll play one more than the other, and then you got to go back, and then it's like I got to start over because I don't remember any of this shit. And
that's another reason why I stopped Strikers because it's like I'd be off for like a week. And I come back and I'm like, what was I doing? Because like, for example, last weekend, I looked at Yusuke Fox, the eccentric one with the blue hair. I was painter. Like, yes, the artiste. Yes. But my man had no armor, yo. I was like, what was I doing? I was like, no wonder I was like, why is he dying so fast? My man was shirtless, yo. He had no damn. But that's like the reason, because it's like I forget about that. Right. And I was just like, Persona's a game I'll do on my leisure. I got everybody to get a feel for it, I think. And so
yeah, and I think that's the interesting thing about streaming for me, at least. It's for like I can't play things that I like. I have to play like different experiences personally because it brings me to a place where I can kind of really like be a bit more like have some more, I guess, excitement, playing like something that I enjoy. Like I really want to get into it. I kind of want to like have that personal moment, if that makes sense, with, that property or, so I think Valheim for me is a perfect stream because one, it's a progressive game. It's showing progress, as you go along.
And it's new.
Nobody watches me though, but it's all good.
That's all right. We'll get there.
It'll come, bruh.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah,
build it and they will come.
I switched to Twitch, so
welcome.
Yeah. So that's been cool, man. And
Twitch is cool. Yeah, I used to not be a fan, but now like Twitch grew on me.
Yeah.
Like, I was so reliant on YouTube because YouTube was so
used to
user friendly. Yeah, and used to it.
It is user friendly.
And so, but like Twitch is so, I don't know, like not difficult, not complicated. It's just more you have to go through. And I was like, but I got it. So
it's a lot more detail oriented.
Yes, there it is. Thank you.
So,
but speaking of Twitch, I'm gonna start a new game this Friday with Persona 5 Strikers out the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna get into this nice little game called Little Nightmares.
Okay.
I'm going to try, depending on the lighting of it, I'm gonna try to play in the dark. with my just my spotlight on to see what happens. Because that to me, I'm not gonna cheese it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna play a horror game with all the lights on. That kind of to me defeats the purpose. Like I want the full experience. Like,
John, come on,
dude. Yeah. You gotta play Resident Evil 7 with the lights off, yo.
No, I'm not playing Resident Evil 7 at all. Shit. This shit is terrifying to me, bro.
Yeah, the first half is.
Oh my gosh, dude. That shit is really uncomfortable for me.
Does it help that it's not a long game? Does it help?
No.
Like you could beat that in like 10 hours,
nope.
if that.
No.
Damn.
No, John, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Come on, yo.
I'm scared.
Put your big boy pants on and play this damn game.
Yeah, no. Because I won't play it.
But yeah, that's the next game I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna stream Little Nightmares, and if it's good, I will get Little Nightmares too, because that just dropped like last month or a couple months ago. Isn't it recent?
Which one?
Little Nightmares 2.
Yeah, I believe that came out like a few weeks ago, or at the end of last month, or
do they have
this month?
Do they have like a duology? Do they have like a
I have no idea.
a deluxe set?
I have no idea. What you want? Both of them?
I do want both. Well, I don't know, because I don't know if I'm gonna like the first one. We'll see.
Yeah.
It looks like something I would like. So.
Yeah, you like that horror shit, bro.
I like horror shit and puzzle shit, so it's like the best of both worlds.
There you go. There you go, dog.
But yeah, this Friday at 8 on Twitch.
Hey, my guy. My guy. Yeah. I'll still be playing Valheim this week.
You're probably gonna play it right after this.
Nah, after this I gotta go to my girls.
Oh yeah.
So but yeah, I'm gonna stream that for the rest of probably a while. I want more people to play. Come play Valheim with me, please.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty chill guy, Don't make anything difficult, Just come have fun. Oh, and also we also have someone that'll be starting to get some people who are gonna join our show. So
yeah,
we got Cecil coming on, and then another gentleman had reached out to me through Discord and Instagram. So anyone who wants to be on the show, you can DM myself or John, or DM the show, and we shall reply in time. My Discord name, I don't know how to do that stuff, so I don't know,
like the number, the key, or whatever.
I don't know, like is there, like, I don't know what my name is, like I don't understand this shit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call Anthony probably.
Yeah, I'm showing my age. Yeah, I have no idea how to do this. I guess there it is. Brian P _ 83. It's the same thing. Okay.
Well, I was gonna say, isn't there like a number they need to?
I don't know.
Like, isn't like I had? Okay, we'll figure it. We'll figure it out, ladies and gentlemen, and we will post it on @ADIP Radio on the Twitter.
Yeah.
The
Twitters. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know how to do any of that shit. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Hey, I'm showing my age, dog.
That's what social media is for.
Yeah. So weird. I was in clubhouse rooms last night, just enjoying the show of humanity. Just be what it is. Shit. I wasn't talking.
Oh damn.
I was just listening to people just be themselves.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah, man, it was hilarious. It was people are very toxic. I didn't realize the toxic trait is prevalent. Jeez. Oh,
bro.
I had no idea.
The subject matter we're going to be talking about in a few.
Yeah,
it's toxicity at its finest.
And that's why, that's why I kind of want to segue into the toxicity of and it's not even, based on anonymity. I mean, I guess to some extent it is. It's based on, even though you may know who I am and see who I am, you can't get to me. And I think people really kind of, they feel confident in that. And so
don't you love Twitter fingers?
They allow, their I mean, this is everything, bro. This is society.
Yeah, I know.
It's just crazy. So
Yeah, social media created that. Social media created a lot of toxic individuals.
yeah,
It's like you said, people are keyboard warriors,
yeah,
and they feel they could get away with it.
yeah,
Some do,
yeah.
some do not. So, it's just a crazy situation that has created.
This is very true.
Mm-hmm.
So, the topic that we wanted to talk about this week, that we talked about earlier, or not talked about, but we were referencing at the beginning of the show, is about an individual who, John, you probably have a little bit more.
Okay, are we dropping the name, or does it matter at this point?
You don't have to, but you can. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I will. This person is Zombie. Was it Zombie Kills?
Yeah.
If you don't know who this individual is, and I'm praying, she doesn't come for us, because she's been doing that. This is what we're going to get ready to talk about, or at least me. But she's an individual that she's a Twitch streamer and a self-proclaimed activist. Strong emphasis on self-proclaimed. She had a very troubling couple of tweets in November, December, mentioning how she, as a woman of color, she deserves PlayStation 5, and she threw in Tom's Hardware like that was relevant. But she was like, I got our Tom's Hardware, and I did a review for them, and I feel I'm entitled to. I don't think this isn't the correct verbiage she used. You know what I mean? I'm just going off the cuff because
John's paraphrasing.
Yeah, I'm paraphrasing. There it is. Thank you. And so, she's basically saying she was entitled to a PlayStation 5 / Xbox One Series X because she's a black woman. # justice for Breonna Taylor. Now, let me do the pros and cons of this situation, because the pros is a much shorter list. It's only one thing. She wasn't wrong, as far as saying, I feel a black woman is the most oppressed individual in the world. But again,
so you feel so you feel like that's where she was correct?
That's where she was correct.
Okay, and that's the only thing that she was correct in.
The only thing.
Okay.
Now, to use that and peddle this social injustice to Twitter, that's fine. But to make it so you get free shit is not okay with me. And the fact that you do # justice for Breonna Taylor, you're using this dead woman who's still not resting in peace, by the way, because was the killer convicted? We don't know. But you're using her to get free shit. That's an issue to me, because what were you saying when the day that it happened?
You didn't know.
What were you saying?
You didn't know.
You don't know. Yeah, her. Exactly. And so you're doing this, and like I said, she's not an activist. Strong emphasis on self-proclaimed, because she's not an activist to me for that alone. And I'm not either. So I can't sit up here and
we're not activists.
We're not.
At all, no.
But I am a black man.
You are.
So we are black men, and we didn't appreciate that, because what she's doing now, the reason why she's in the news 5 months later, is because she is consistently shutting down content creators that called her out on her bullshit. Mm-hmm. And that's why I say I'm praying. I'm gonna say what I feel I need to say regarding this matter. But if something happens, regardless, we'll bounce back. You know what I mean? That's what we do here. But hey, man, it's just something that I just didn't appreciate. You sent this to me last week. You sent me a video with from Ruined Leon. Mm-hmm. Follow him. He's amazing. Subscribe to him on YouTube. He's cool. Ruined Leon. I really like his content. Yeah. And so she's shutting down all these content creators, and as a content creators of color, this rubbed us the wrong way, because it's like, one, we don't have the freedom of speech. 2, you got called out. You can't take criticism. Mm-hmm.
And then you kind of, she went after Leon's channel, right?
She went over, yeah.
And so, you kind of, she kind of has this mentality of us as black creators need to wake up and, pay attention. And it's just kind of like, but you just tried to silence a black creator because he was critical of, your behavior, which,
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, it, in this day and age, it's kind of difficult to, everything gets canceled based on, a lot of times people are speaking the truth. And I won't gauge what's right or wrong, because that's not my place. And people are entitled to their opinion. But it's just unfortunate that we're in this time period where we had major civil unrest last year. And like, this is my outlet, right? So
not even just last year, it's been happening. It's just brought to light. Yeah,
but I'm talking about, like, in terms of her, invoking
the
name of Breonna Taylor.
My bad.
There's always been civil unrest. Yeah,
it's been happening.
It's just kind of as if you want to kind of really come out and talk about, like, okay, like, Jon and I don't talk about that we're black, because it's okay. Like, it doesn't define who we are. We just happen to be black guys, and our content is, it's not for one race, it's not for one gender, it's not for one platform. I talk about Nintendo, and I like to make fun of Jon because he loves Nintendo and like to give him a hard time. But I buy everything, I play everything. Right. There's no looking down on people's opinions. But the problem that I have, Jon, like you were saying, is when it's framed in a way where, okay, hey, like, I'm a creator of color, right, or a person of color who's a creator as well. I feel like that isn't, like, if that was the case, right? If you feel this strongly, then that means you should be somewhere getting every single creator of color paid. Like, if you feel so strongly, like, oh, like, all this is about injustice, then you shouldn't have been like, oh, I need a PS5. You should have been like, every black creator needs a PS5, right? But that's not what it is, right? So you're utilizing this thing, and trying to manipulate, a system into, I don't know, feeling bad that you're black. Like, I don't, like, what are you trying to, like, so do you feel bad that you're black? Do you feel that,
She wanted free shit. Like, that's all. That's what it came down to. It's like,
exactly.
It's so many things, like, because I have some questions. No, I have all of the questions. One, was she not monetized already?
I'm not sure.
Because she says the F word a lot, so I think they demonetize you on that on some platforms. But either way, if she has a bunch of followers, and the reason I'm saying she has a bunch of followers, because what she did, she took her little beehive and stands to go to just report and flag videos, all these people. Yeah. And that's just
it's unfair
to me.
Yeah.
It is. And if you have issues with social injustice, like you said, do something about it. If you're this upset, go march, go do picket signs. You don't even have to leave your house. Go on Twitter and tweet the injustice instead of trying to get free shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? She might. I don't follow her, nor will I ever.
No.
But I've seen some stuff. She tweets often, so it's like I'm seeing some stuff, and she tweeted some other racist bull a couple months ago.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? What is your goal here? I'm sure she's funny. I'm sure she's entertaining in her own way.
Right.
But this was not the move at all, to use Breonna Taylor as a hashtag, which is a trending hashtag, and she knew that.
Right. And then now, I guess she came up now because, excuse me, she, someone found like a tweet from her, that, like you said, was very inappropriate, very racist. Like let's call it what it is. Like, if you can't on one side be like, hey, like, that's racist, but then when you do it, just kind of be like, nah, but like, no, it works both ways. It works both ways.
And again, you said, we don't set for one race. We set for the human race. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we put stuff up for the human race. And you know, I'm not going to sit up here and say I don't see color because I think that's the dumbest statement ever. Of course you do. But it's like we love everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, I don't care if you're black, white, I don't care what color you are.
Asian,
you know what I mean? Like I will never tweet the stuff she was tweeting.
Galapagos Islander, you know.
Okay. But you know, she hit somebody really hard recently. Well, you know more about that.
Yeah, so yeah, the quartering. So the quartering has always been like a really interesting channel that I followed, you know. Again, everyone's entitled to their opinions, you know, and if you don't like someone's opinions, then you kind of just don't listen to that person anymore. There's enough content online, there's enough content on every single platform that you really can choose to block or just ignore.
Right.
Jeremy, the Quarterings channel, you know, it's there's satire, you know, it gets political at times, you know, and then also there's gaming and pop culture, you know, things that he talks about. You know, it does about 4 or 5, 6 videos a day. You know, I find, you know, his you know, again, I don't agree with everything he says. I don't agree with anything
at all. I don't follow him at all.
I don't agree with anything, or I don't agree with everything anyone says. Like, it's just, that's the reality. I'm not going to agree with everything you say. Shit, you and I don't agree on literally anything. We
display that every week.
You know? So, you know what I mean?
But yeah, because he's said some questionable shit too.
Yeah, he has, you know,
in the past. However, you were going to the issue. My bad. The real potatoes of what happened.
I guess like in that situation, you know, this tweet was found, and you know, so basically, I guess it got deleted, and then you know but it's archived. You know, the internet never forgets. So
yeah.
So you know, and I guess like they felt that, you know, somehow like someone said that, you know, he got her swatted, you know, which is just kind of like, yeah, nah, like come on. And so you had this huge thing, and then so her followers are, you know, false flagging his account, and
you know, and she calls that balance. You know that? Like, she says that the injustice happening to her, just her, is a source for her to get her, like I said, the stance, her stance, to go after him and report this false flag and report all this bullshit about this. Swatting is a serious thing.
Yeah.
Make that clear. Like, that is a serious. I'm surprised she hasn't gotten charges pressed or get sued, because at the way she's going right now, yo, she's gonna get herself canceled. You know what I mean? Because it's like she's going to get, if the quartering doesn't sue her, you know, to me, she's fortunate, and she needs to recover from this, and you know, just learn.
Jeremy definitely sues people, so for
he's
defamation.
He's going to smack her, and you know, it's like,
well, I don't even. She wasn't even the one that said that he swatted her. Someone else said that, but she didn't defend it, and didn't, you know, shut it down. It's just like, so you accuse all these people. Because she had got another video flagged from this one creator that I watch called Griffin Gaming. He has hilarious videos, but
yeah, he's funny.
But you know, it's just kind of like, so you talk about, you know, oh, they send, you know, their goons after me, you know.
Yeah,
and,
like,
but then you just doing the same. You're doing the same thing. Like,
exactly. Like, where are your receipts? Because he's gonna have them.
If you're upset though that, you know, you feel as though like these creators send their goons after you, but then you turn around and do the same thing, I guess that's what she's talking about. That's the balance. Yep. Like this shit is
basically them canceling her fans, canceling these other content creators that are surviving off of this, might I add. This is their living.
Yeah.
And you're jeopardizing their money, and you're jeopardizing their living, and just canceling them completely for her not being able to take criticism is her definition of balance. And that's not okay.
Yeah,
It's not cool.
I guess Logitech she had a sponsorship with Logitech that she lost because of all this.
She lost it. She just got a chair sent to her. Like, above. This is the tweets. I don't follow her, but I checked the Twitter after you. The Twitter. What am I, 70? After I checked Twitter, she tweeted like a couple of days ago that she got a Logitech chair.
Yeah, I thought she had gotten her Logitech sponsorship taken away.
That's the thing. Like, if you're a good content creator and you're a good reviewer, dude, people will send shit to you. You don't have to sit up here and play the reverse race card, which she did, for it.
Yeah, but I think that's the difficult thing about what really fuels these people's success on their channels, on their pages. Right. Is it, if it's, unfortunately, if it's like bullshit, if it's like like just negativity is what feeds like your, is that, if that's what powers your engine, unfortunately some people feel as though like that's what they have to continue to do to continue to stay relevant. Because unfortunately sometimes when people realize like, oh shit, like I got like really negative here, like let me change it up, like they lose their base. And it's a shame that again, as society, we kind of can like perpetually enable assholes by liking the worst parts of society and kind of championing it and getting people making money off of it. So
and then like the long and short of it is that she didn't appreciate what people were saying about her. She couldn't handle the criticism, so she lied a couple times. She backtracked a couple times, and she plays victim. All the while she's sabotaging all content creators that called her out in the background. And I don't, that's
and me,
what's your goal here?
And also like, too, John, like I know, like we don't talk about being black and stuff, but as a black creator, like I don't want someone to look at me like that. I don't want someone to be like, oh, like this is how they get their things, and because that's how stereotypes happen sometimes, John.
And that's what I'm saying. She's making us look bad, honestly.
Yeah,
you're like for sure. Like she's doing the like I said, the reverse. Yes, she was tasteless. She was tacky. She was ingenuine, and she was a bully. And she's doing the reverse race car thing.
Yeah.
Like, come on, yo. Like, she made us look helpless and entitled.
Yeah. Like, we're better than that. Like, we don't.
Way better.
We don't need that.
No.
we don't need that. Hey, anybody send me a PS5 for free though? I ain't gonna complain.
Hey,
but
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't doing it in that manner. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
absolutely.
If you appreciate our content and you're like, oh, these guys are cool. Like, yeah, like here you go. But nah, it's not gonna be on some shit where I disparage others or utilize the most terrible things of our society to get something from someone. Like, it's just not going to be a thing.
Yeah, like, so all content creators, including ourselves, we're not exempt. If you want something, work for it. Don't use race.
Yeah.
Don't use, religion, your sexual preference, anything that deals with social categorization. I guess. It's not the move. It's not it. It's unless it's for charity. I think it's acceptable as for charity, not for your own selfish gain, and that's what she did.
Yeah, you can't do that, man. And again, like you said, and then put other people in difficult situations. So, sorry to those channels out there.
Heart goes out to y'all.
Yeah,
I hope y'all bounce back for real.
Yeah, for real, straight up, man. But
that's ridiculous. I was disgusted when you said that.
John was so mad. Yeah.
I was so mad.
John was so mad.
I don't like that. Like, I just closed my book because that was it for me.
John was furious, yo. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I was like, you been hearing about this stuff? Yo, this shit's wild. He was like, what is this? I was like,
I was like, who is this? And what is this? What is going on? I read it, and I actually delved into it, and I saw videos of people that she tried to smack, and I was like, no. Absolutely not.
Wait, she's tried to smack people?
No, I mean like
Oh,
my
okay.
bad, DC. Like smack, like go after. Like,
Okay, okay.
you want to smack at him, like
Your DC
jargon.
lingo, you know. I'm down here, shout it. I'm saying, it's like, man.
But no, like I mean, I hope she finds the help she needs,
Yeah.
and I hope she, I don't wish ill on her. I
Nah.
don't.
Don't wish
I
ill
don't
on
wish ill on
nobody, you know what I'm
anybody.
saying? Yeah.
She just needs help, and she needs a fact check. She needs, to look in the mirror and be like, look, this is not okay. She just needs to take accountability.
Yeah.
And which she's not doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's all I have to say about her.
So yeah. So yeah, man, I find it interesting in this day and age,
Mm-hmm. And in the climate we're in right
yeah.
now. You pull this shit?
And then it's like super hard to get like consoles too right now. It's just kind of not really the best thing to, manipulate, like, again.
And, I went on Sony and Microsoft yesterday on the phone with you. I apologize. I'm going to backtrack on that because I can take accountability. I'll backtrack on that because she backed them up against the wall. What would they look like?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't fair. What would they felt obligated at that point.
Yeah.
She guilt tripped them into a PlayStation.
Yeah, it's not.
You know what I mean?
Cool.
Like she backed them up against the wall. Look, I'm a black woman.
Yeah.
Come give me shit. I deserve it because I'm a black woman, and a black
fair.
woman just died last year that I didn't know.
Yeah.
That didn't. I'm not going to again.
Yeah.
She was just wrong. Sony and Microsoft weren't wrong at all. At all. They did what they had to do because that goes to the protecting your brand thing.
Yeah. And that opens up a whole nother set of questions, man. And I don't even, again, this is, Jon and I like to play video games and we like to talk about video games, but we felt that, like I know, like we don't have a huge audience, we appreciate what we have, but, I know some of the people who listen to our show, they're not as dialed in as we are. So, I felt that it was important to, talk about it and, kind of really just, I don't know, but
she doesn't either. But
but Nintendo, bro,
Yeah, Nintendo. Good news.
Good news. Nintendo is going to slaughter 2021.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
Yeah, man.
Because it's Nintendo. How can you like?
Yeah, they have a shit ton of games coming out just like in the first half of this year.
I'm only gonna get like a couple.
Oh man, I'm like, okay, so what am I gonna get for PS5? That's because a lot of shit's gonna get delayed, because of COVID. And I think last year a lot of teams were kind of like pulling people off of projects that were going to come out this year to finish projects for last year, and I think they were just kind of like, I think we'll be good by then, and we're not. So. I think you're going to see a lot of different delays, the God of War and Horizon that were supposed to come out this year. I don't think they'll come out this year, but I don't know. Horizon may, because it's still running, I guess, still running a Decima engine, the same engine from the PS4 version, but I don't know. I don't know how any of that shit works, but
the first one killed.
Yeah. And then as far as my Xbox goes, well, my Game Pass goes, Halo Infinite, if that still comes out this year. Or did that get delayed again? I don't remember.
I don't know.
But Nintendo has a lot of shit to play.
Yeah, Zelda got 3 itself, doesn't it?
Something like that. Something crazy like that, man. Yeah. And there's some Pokemon shit coming out. It's like, wow, man. They are... And I think it just kind of ebbs and flows with the year, right? Because they didn't really have much last year, right? But they were still selling consoles like shit.
Yeah. Because the thing with Nintendo, like, they have longevity in the games. Like Smash and Mario is always going to be here. Mario Kart is... people play that like it's new. And, it's...
Yeah, but I think I think as far as games go, I think so. We just had the Nintendo Direct a few weeks ago, and so we talked about like Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
I think personally, a lot of the games are coming out. They're not necessarily like just Zelda and just Mario this year. I know there are some of those, but I'm trying to.
No More Heroes is coming out.
Yeah, No More
soon.
Heroes. There's something else coming out too. Was it Bravely Default? Does that come out?
Yeah, that's coming out soon. Bravely Default too.
Yeah.
I don't know when Project Triangle Strategy is coming out. Did you play that demo?
Nah, I forgot. I forgot to download it. I never hooked up my I charged my Switch, but I never connected it to my Wi-Fi.
Right. Ghosts and Goblins. I don't care. Apex Legends, they finally got that.
Yeah. I heard it's like not really that good though. Is it out already?
I don't know. I
was reading something. I don't know.
Samurai Warriors, Ninja Gaiden. When are those Joy-Cons out yet? I want them. Those Zelda ones.
I don't know. Were they special edition?
I think so. Yeah, they're special edition. Yeah, they're like blue and gold or something, and white.
Are they gonna be like $7,000?
They're probably gonna be like 60 or 70, like the regular Joy-Cons.
And then sell on eBay for $10 trillion.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna sell out to that point.
Well, it's limited edition, bro. Nintendo shit, bro. It's like Disney, man. You know, I was taking a look at the Outriders demo, or the Outriders, not the demo, but the Game Pass option where it's, you know, they're coming out with that for Game Pass day one.
Why is that? Is it
I
to
don't-
sell Game Pass, or do you think they don't have confidence that it will sell?
I don't know. I have to see how Game Pass works, because isn't Game Pass like Netflix, where it's like, you know,
It's like on demand, like now.
it goes off after a while. Like games like come off of Game Pass after a while, right?
Like, how does PlayStation Now work? I don't have that.
Somehow I'm still paying for it even though I don't have a subscription. It's really weird. Sony sucks when it comes to that stuff. Yeah, man. I always have to call them and be like, yo, I don't have this.
So is it like a streaming? Because Nintendo has a streaming thing right now. You know, like they have Control in Hitman 3. Excuse me.
No,
They have another game too.
That's different. You know, Game Pass, I think you can download, you download stuff to your console or your PC.
Okay.
PlayStation Now, some games you can only stream, but for the most part, you can download them to your PS4, PS5, or whatever. But yeah, this Outriders is going to be on there day one. So if you have,
You can get it now. You can play it on PC.
yeah, I don't like that game though.
But you said you liked it if you didn't have to pay for it.
Nah, but then who am I going to play it with? So
Not me.
exactly. So I'm not gonna get it. So I don't.
I did not enjoy that night, you know. That was the furthest thing from enjoying it for me. Like,
I think personally, I just don't want to. Again, certain shit, like I play with certain people, and no one's gonna be on that platform, so it doesn't matter. Like, so if I wanted to pay
is it
for
gonna
it,
be cross-platform?
oh yeah, it is. I think, yeah. I
Okay.
might have to download that shit then. So, but
Either way, I'm not
still,
getting that shit because
yeah.
it reminded me of Destiny. I wasn't a fan of that, and it felt like a poor man's Destiny at that.
Yeah.
So I was like,
felt like a 360 game, but some people I've been talking
the
to.
360 was a shit though.
Yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't, but it just feels like it just felt dated, you know? Like the controls
Yeah,
just
it
kind
felt
of
old.
felt, yeah. So, and like the sounds were kind of like weird.
And like not in a good way, ladies and gentlemen. You know, because we just talked about Valheim, how that was like nostalgic.
Right,
like,
yeah.
That's a good
very
way.
different, yeah.
This was
It's very different.
not.
Nah.
I was like, yo, why is the volume? Well, it was the beta still when we played, right?
Yeah.
So,
But I
so
mean,
was like,
nah, I mean,
it was like super loud.
what's it come out comes out in April, right? Man, that shit's done.
I don't know. Don't care.
That's, you know, a game like that, you know, the beta, nah, that shit's done. That is what it's going to ship. Like, there's not going to be, I mean, how many times have we, been like, it was just the beta, and the game comes out in like 2 weeks. It's like, bro, not going to completely build the game. This shit is gone gold. They're printing discs as we speak. They're just waiting for the first day patch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
That's it. Like right now, like, when stuff is in beta, like that's pretty much how it's
That's
be.
It.
Unless it's like a year or an alpha,
Yeah.
Then you
how was Overwatch's beta? I never played Overwatch.
Overwatch's beta was long as shit. It was like, I think it was like almost a year long.
And see, so they had time to get feedback, fix it, ship it,
And that was a different
2 weeks you can't do shit.
That's a different, type of beast altogether,
Yeah.
I imagine, that's not something they would be allowed to really do the same way they did the first time, just because the climate is different and these companies want money now. They don't give a shit about consumer preference or whether the consumer is satisfied. It's all about the dollar. So as you've seen, all these games that come out, Cyberpunk, Anthem,
and when Overwatch beta came out, I was like, this looks like the dumbest shit ever.
Really? I thought it looked cool.
Yeah, because I was the dumb shit. I bought it because Greg was like, oh, this game looks amazing. You gonna get it? I was like, I don't know. Because he had it on not 360, Jesus. Xbox One.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm not buying anything. That was Dominique had this. I was like, I'm not buying that shit on that, especially. And then Dominique wanted it really bad. And I was like, okay. If it wasn't for them two, I would have never played it yet.
Yeah, you bought it like 4 times though.
Yeah. How many? Yeah, 3. One for me, one for her, and then I gave the other one to one of my friends, and then I bought a digital because I got tired of getting up.
And you have it on the Switch.
I did spend money. I was like, do I count that?
Yeah.
But I did spend money on it.
You bought it 4 times.
Yeah, I'll let my nephew play that shit.
Yeah, I understand. It's all good.
Total waste.
I think it's interesting this day and date thing with Outriders. It makes me wonder how many other games are we going to start seeing, and at what, because Microsoft seems to be like, they're not playing around. Even though I will never trust them. I will never, ever trust them. And
360 was it for me.
I will always look at them in anticipation for them to do, some bullshit and ruin everything. That's just the type of boundary I have to set, for Microsoft. Hey, John, also, I got a book about boundaries. About setting boundaries.
With people?
Yeah, with people. Yeah.
You needed a book on it?
Yeah, my therapist, he recommended it.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I got that book. It's a pretty good book, John. It's interesting subject matter. Sorry. Yeah.
Is there like a book on how to break them down? Because I have too many.
It's all about creating healthy boundaries, John. So maybe if you read it,
Yeah, I might. Because I think there's some unhealthy ones.
Yeah, create the healthy ones to replace the ones that the brick walls and cement walls that you have. But I understand, my friend, because
we're both introverts here.
Yeah, internalize everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I think as time goes on, like we're gonna see a lot more of these Game Pass experiences where, it's literally the first. It's going to be on Game Pass like day one. So choice is going to be like, all right,
so weird.
Do I play it on?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the goal?
I think the goal is just to really just domination. I think
with that.
Like, I think when it comes to Microsoft, I think they are a relentless company. I think they will. I think they will really just kind of do whatever it takes. Even at the expense of, I don't know. I appreciate what they're doing. I appreciate them trying something different. I appreciate, a different model to kind of, increased competition between all of the major providers of consoles, if you would.
Does that have to be a competition?
It doesn't have to be a competition, but the reality is competition breeds better work, like when you compete, you try harder. If you always win, then you kind of can get, like look at Sony at the end of PS2, how cocky and confident they were that people were going to spend $600 for their new console that is horrible to program for and looks worse than the less powerful Xbox 360 and less powerful.
And does that work for you? Like, I'm not gonna say where you work, but like, as far as you, like the competition factor, does that play into your job as well?
At
like,
work,
even outside of video games, yeah.
Yeah, at work, yeah, man. And there are people, that are part of my team that have no idea that I am in serious competition with them, and I see their numbers, and I don't want them to win, John. It pushes.
I was talking about company wise.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right, but that's that's a good outlook though. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think PS4. I think Sony was like, yeah, we're never botching this again, which is hilarious because PS5. PS5, man. I know everyone wants one, but you don't really need one yet.
Don't.
Said that. It's just, it's not. I don't know.
Next for what?
And it also doesn't. It feels somewhat half baked.
Well, you got the first wave, so.
Yeah, I always get the first wave, but I'm talking about software more or less than necessarily hardware.
You knew that going in.
Yeah, I get it all the time. I don't care. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not. That's not the issue. Isn't hardware? It's software. Like the new UI is in my opinion like very convoluted and just.
Really, I like how it looks.
It looks nice. It looks really nice, but navigating it is a pain in the ass for me.
Oh, really?
And I can't remember like how to get stuff. Like I can't. Like, it's like you press the PlayStation button once, it brings the the shit down at the bottom, and then and I'm like, oh, I want to go to the home screen. It's like, oh, well, you didn't hold it long enough, and it's just like,
See. Yeah, I'll wait when they update that.
They're not gonna change that. It's not gonna get changed.
They changed the force a couple of times.
I don't think they're gonna change that because like that when you press it one time, it brings up like that whole like tray at the bottom. You have like. Your game base.
Like shortcuts and shit.
Yeah. The game base is like where my friends are. And like I always like have a hard time like finding my friends because it doesn't say friends.
Is it not customizable?
It's customizable with the shit that's already there.
Yeah.
It's like.
So it's limited.
Yeah, it's very limited. You can't put your own, you can't do themes and shit, Like it's really like.
What?
Yeah, it's really like a huge ad. Like. Every day there's a huge ad to the left of
they gotta pay them bills.
Yeah, it's just kind of I don't know, man. That's always weird, during relatively close to console launches for me because I'm always just like, video games suck now, and I'm glad I had a PC so I can play stuff there. But I kind of feel like I'm gonna just really start playing a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah, Steam's got a lot of good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got Steam, I got Epic, which that was weird to download. It kept giving me an error. I was like, why are you giving me an error? I'm trying to install your shit.
Aren't they new?
No, they're not new enough. Their store is trash though, like compared to Steam. And I
They're
don't
gonna have Kingdom Hearts though.
Yeah, it's on there.
Trash.
Yeah, it's on there. So much money.
No reason.
You could have bought that shit for like $30 a few weeks
ago
on PS4. Right. It's just like $200 some, I think, right?
It's so.
But yeah, man. As we get into the springtime, we kind of hit this. Normally we hit a lull, and I guess Outriders is coming out at a great time in April. So I might just fire up the old passive games and. Just play a little bit and see. But again, like, I can't really play games like that without my friends. So, I mean, I don't really,
I might get drunk one day and get it. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, John, I'm gonna download that shit on Game Pass. Yeah.
Gross. But that's all I got this week, man.
That's all I got too, bro. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, brother. What you look? Valheim is gonna be your like.
Yeah,
that's like your new hotness forever.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while, you know.
We haven't done new hotness in a while.
Yeah. Nothing's out.
Nothing's hot and new.
Right, so.
No, but I'm Little Nightmares is gonna be my next jam.
Okay. You streaming Friday? Starting Friday?
Streaming Friday at 8 p.m. on Twitch.
I'll be streaming tomorrow. At 10. I might stream 10. Tonight, John. I'm thinking about depends. When I edit this, depends on how we do. I might start streaming like every night, bro. I don't know.
Wow, that's a lot.
I know.
But you could check him out tonight or tomorrow or whenever. We will update you on the Twitter at ADIP Radio. Follow us on Instagram at All Day I Play Radio. You can follow my man B here. The B stream is on All Day I Play Sans Radio. It's just All Day I Play.
Yep.
Catch me, the Moon stream, at All Day I Play Radio. At 8 this Friday, I'll be streaming Little Nightmares. And you just follow me at 9000 Moon Knight on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram, Moon Knight 9000. I am apologize. I am sorry, and I apologize for the confusion. You can follow my boy Brian here at BrianP_83 on all your favorite social media outlets. And also don't forget to follow up this podcast for all future podcasts on all your favorite podcasting platforms at All Day I Play Radio.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So we appreciate you all. John, appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man. I appreciate y'all too.
Holla at you, man.
Peace and love, everybody.
Peace and love.